Let me draw a very simplified schematic of a rod, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So rods actually get their name because if you look at a rod under a microscope, it actually has this elongated cell body that kind of gives it a rod shape. So a rod is a photoreceptor. It's a very specialized type of nerve that's able to take in light and convert it into a neural impulse. So inside a rod, there are a whole bunch of structures known as optic discs. And these optic discs are large membrane-bound structures inside the rods, and there are thousands of them in an individual rod. Embedded within the membrane of each optic disc is a whole bunch of proteins. And these proteins actually absorb light and begins the phototransduction cascade that eventually leads this rod to fire an action potential that will reach the brain. So as I mentioned over here, the protein in a rod is known as rhodopsin. As a ray of light enters the eye, if it happens to hit a rod, and it happens to hit rhodopsin, it'll actually trigger the phototransduction cascade that results in this rod firing an action potential. Imagine that a ray of light comes in and activates this rod, and it fires an action potential. It takes a lot longer for the rod to be able to fire another action potential